Soul
Blessed
jars
mother,
and
bringer of magic,
testing the
I
Brachus
pray
Rex's
that these
ring.
sorcerers
It's good to see Gareth safely
give
sound.
them your protection as they stand. Have you found them? Did you bring the soul jars?
You you did find them actually. Ask what she wants with them.
They are relics of great power. Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause.
Divine blessing.
Hold on,
See Gareth safely sound.
the soul jars. You have some questions you'd like answered first.
Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars.
Garrett's back. He's here to take us home.
Ask why this jar has her name inscribed on it.
It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me.
I don't like my options.
This wee sword here, I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
I don't want to fight over this. Gratiana hasn't done anything hostile toward us. Hand the relic to the priestess.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face.
Ask what happened.
I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex, but more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
Quietly let her tell her tale.
As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous.
Stand in silence. I don't want to interrupt her with my opinions.
I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came, until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless.
You see? Garrett's back. He's here to take us home.
Observe that whatever crimes she committed in her past, she seems to be making up for them now.
Armadia is merciful in her love. I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Hunting a band of wizards. Rest a hand on her shoulder and say that you're glad she found her way.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me.
Ask how she escaped.
Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, sister.
Reach out and squeeze her tight. Thank her for her tale and for trying to live a good life.
She starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't. I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
I told you, lass. We'll be heading home in no
Keep your
time.
wits about you, Leia. We need you.
Thank you, Gareth. I can't wait to go home.
I should buy the Astartes tears. A
Keep
little bit
your
of
wits
magic
about you,
armor, a
Leia.
little bit of
We
hit
need
points,
you.
extra hit points and restoration.
It's
This
good
would
to
be a
see you.
third restoration ability
We were
on this
afraid.
group.
We were so afraid.
And we have a lot of empty ring slots anyway.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
I should have at least a couple of treasure items I can trade in. And I'm not holding on to gold items even though they're part of some recipes. Just not happening.
Did you see? Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
This one might serve, but not long.
I told you, lass. We'll be heading home in no time.
Now that Gareth's returned.
Okay. Don't know if I want to buy anything. Constitution and Leadership, 18 magic armor, it's a good one. Yep, this will be fine.
Did you see? Gareth's back.
Magical
He's here to
dwarven
take us
staff
home.
without a slot.
It's peaceful here. but I'll
Wand,
not be
that's
sorry to see
fine.
the back of these swamps.
Scale armor, that's necromancery. The armor is probably the best choice. Also, we got Stardust Herb. Who the hell got the armor?
Blessed Armadia, grant these soldiers your protection.
Yeah, this is a substantial increase
I
in
pray
our
you will
defenses.
strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor, so no
Did you see?
curse may pass it.
Gareth's back.
I
He's
pray
here to
you
take
see
us
them
home.
safe.
It's peaceful here,
I pray this
but I'll
in
not
your
be
name.
sorry to see the back of these swamps.
I bought 2 items, a ring and an amulet. Ring has to go to Sabine or the Red Prince. Red Prince preferably. Right, we'll replace the shittier copper ring with it. Because Sabine can much more
told you, lass.
quickly get into those
We'll be
situations
no
where
time.
she can cause trouble and she can do a lot of damage. Red Prince is often in a location where he can't do that, but he could offer extra healing, for example,
Blessed
after this.
Armadia,
You didn't lose your
grant
head.
these
Well done,
soldiers
my
your
man.
protection. I
Yes,
pray
sir.
you will strengthen their
Thank you, sir.
spells and set
What about
their
the amulets?
blades aflame.
Did you see?
I pray
I
you
would
will
sort of
bless
like
their
to
armor,
reinforce
so
Sabine
no
again.
curse may pass it. I pray you see them safe. I pray this in your
Still,
name.
who the hell has the amulet?
Divine blessings.
Constitution
It's
and
good to see
leadership.
Gareth safe and sound.
Well, the Red Prince could use this too. But I was sort of thinking of taking leadership to the beast anyway. So this could buff it further.
Now that Garrett's returned.
Did you see? Gareth's back.
We appreciate your hospitality, esteemed Gratiano.
My welcome
Divine
is
blessings.
yours.
Yeah, it's starting to be respectable numbers if we put something in leadership.
Blessed Armadia.
Warfare
Grant
3,
these soldiers your
maybe more
protection.
Hydro Sophists, more Geomancer is better.
I pray
I
you
mean,
will
we have
strengthen
Geomancer
their
base at
spells
1, that's
and
pretty
set
pathetic.
their
It
blades
has to be at least
aflame.
2, and we probably want
pray
more
you will bless
Warfare
their armor,
soon, and
so
Geomancer
no
soon,
curse
so I
may
don't want
pass
to
it.
invest in leadership, even though it might be a good
I
idea.
pray you see them safe. I pray this in your name.
Right. One task down. Oh, no. I need to ask about the wands that I found.
My eternal thanks. Friend,
Yeah, but what about the wand?
my eternal thanks.
For fuck's sakes, just talk to me about the wand.
My eternal thanks.
Did you see?
Apparently I can't talk about the wands
Gareth's
anymore.
back.
At least not at this second. Okay, who wants the ring? The cursed ring. Actually, Lose is probably the best choice, because Lose is rarely in the front lines, so if we get some debuffs, we can easily handle with Lose.
Blessed Armadia.
My question
Grant
is,
these soldiers your protection. I pray
this
you
is
will
different
strengthen their
from the
spells
other
and
cursed
set
item,
their
because this
blades
set's
aflame.
cursed. The others
I
do not.
pray
They
you
have,
will bless their
you
armor,
put them on
so
and they
no
do,
curse
you get
may
sort of
pass it.
cursed, but you don't really get cursed.
I pray you see
So
them
this
safe.
is something different.
I pray this in your name.
The ring just got tighter.
Jesus
A lot
Christ.
tighter.
No dodging, accuracy shit, resistances in the negatives.
Gareth's back. He's here to take us home.
The so what was the point?
Thank you again for all
Something
you've
isn't
done for
right.
us.
The ring's gone.
My
but
welcome
not its curse.
is yours.
Oh, a curse that doesn't leave you. Resistance, accuracy, and dodging are in the negative.
Divine
But,
blessings. It's good to see Gareth safe and
right, so
sound.
that's the difference. How the hell am I supposed to deal with this?
My thanks, friend.
Yeah, thanks.
Out of here. Now that Garrett's returned.
Did you
Does the
see?
blessed steam heal?
Blessed Armadia. Grant
Nope.
these soldiers your protection.
I can make
Well, this sucks.
I pray you will strengthen their spells and set their blades aflame.
this may
Is there a
do some
quest
damage
to it?
before
I
breaks
pray
down.
you will bless their armor, so no curse.
Trompedoir's ring gave me a jolt. I get the feeling it
I
wants to
pray
be
you
ward.
see them safe.
Ah, it's the Red Princess
I pray
quest.
this in your name.
Does that mean that I have to give it to the Red Prince? It's his quest, only he can... it doesn't necessarily mean that only he can do it, it's that if I don't do it with him, I don't get quest updates. So we're gonna have our full party under curse after this.
The
ring just got
It's
tighter.
loose.
A lot tighter.
Get off me and stay off.
Gareth's
Uh,
back.
Lose lost the
He's
curse.
here to take us home.
Blessed Armadia. Grant these
I don't
soldiers your
Trumptoy's ring
protection.
and it cursed me. Well,
I
no
pray
shit.
Good
you
to
will
see Gareth
strengthen
safe and
their
sound.
spells and set their blades
Something isn't
aflame.
The ring's gone, but
I
not
pray
its
you will
curse.
bless their armor, so no curse. may
Removing the
pass
ring
it.
did nothing. I must find
I
a
pray
new
you
hole.
see them
So
safe.
basically,
I pray this in your name.
dump the ring on the third party.
Keep your wits about you there. We need you. Garrett's returned.
But do I want to give up the ring though?
We were afraid. We were so afraid.
I told you, lads.
My thanks, friend.
Yeah, thanks.
You're stronger than you know.
It is good to see you. We were afraid. We were so afraid.
I'm going to take the curse back to Lolsev.
The
Bloody
ring.
ring.
Just got tighter. A lot tighter.
Loose. Get off me and
The
stay
ring
off.
curse was lifted, I'd best not wear it again. Yeah, I switched to another trick.
Blessed
So the
Amar,
quest itself is now
grant
closed, but
these
it didn't
soldiers
really
your
solve
mercy.
anything.
Gareth's back.
I pray
There
you
has to
will
be a way to get
strengthen
rid of
He's
it.
here to take us home.
Told
and
you,
set
lads.
their
We
blades
took me
on.
no time.
But we're gonna have the least amount of problems with Lolsev in that curse.
What word do you bring?
Inform Garrett. No.
As you
No.
wish.
I know I should, but my worry is that there's gonna be a sort of a chain reaction to things once we have the means to get rid of the Shriekers, because it's the only reason why we're not assaulting this place. Right. So... well, we probably should at least test it. Is there a consequence to that?
Thank you again for all. What word do you bring? I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather the other seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as
Gareth's voice.
we move, seeker.
I was sort of worried about something like that. I don't want them to go anywhere. I haven't explored anything there. There are traps and enemies and loot and all kinds of things to do, so it would be preferable to me if they just stick around here for the time being and let me do the exploring. Can I talk to the statue and ask about... okay, the effect is gone, but it's
Thank you
still there.
again for all you've done.
Starting
for
from
us.
the beginning, probably.
My welcome is yours.
No?
The goddess's tears still stream.
Okay, where do we go then?
It's peaceful here. This may do some damage. I'll not be sorry to see the back of these swamps.
We now have the Brachus Armory, which we can't do anything about. We have the Burning Bigs, which we can't do anything about. We complete the Mysterious Cave to an extent.
Blessed
And we are cursed in a way
grant
where we
these
can't get rid of
soldiers
the
your
curse.
protection.
I'm thinking
I pray you will strengthen their
the
spirit
historian
and
we saw
set
somewhere
their
there.
blades
That
of
might be
flame.
the place to be.
I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass.
Alternatively, go and maybe kill one of the Shriekers. See if this, how it actually works.
The goddess's tears still stream.
Only has 4 charges, but I have trouble believing the game would give you few enough charges that you can't finish up the necessary tasks. Seems highly improbable, so I'm not particularly worried about that.
I'm guessing that's one of those shriekers.
Whatever it is, it looks dangerous.
Well, we can loot a couple of extra guys thanks to this. Pixie dust! This is valuable. Ooh, this allows us to test a couple of things. The crafting things. Can I produce random spell scrolls? Actually, it might not be random. I've noticed that they're different. Essence this, essence that. So... well, we'll talk to her first and we'll test the crafting.
Keep moving, friend. I have magisters to kill.
Whatevs, dude. Right, ink, pen, pixie dust. Is it gonna produce anything? There would be actually another option, the needle and thread. I was sort of thinking this might be the case. It was a great way to produce massive amount of money. They've removed that option. How about pixie dust and paper? Not a thing anymore. Do we have the voodoo doll? Might as well test that too. We have wooden... No, yes, Irma's doll. Actually, do we have needles? I want to see if I can make voodoo dolls. No. It would be doll, needles on doll, pixie dust on the needle doll. And this is what a needle doll would look like. I think. So nothing really works like it worked in the first game. I'm not surprised or shocked about that. I'm just wondering what the hell are we gonna then do about these things. Something to do with runes. Can make stardust and bone dust. Make pixie dust. But what to do with the pixie dust? It was very simple. Pixie dust was to make something magical. That was what pixie dust was for. Now it doesn't work. So what the hell are we gonna do with pixie dust? Oh, can I combine it with a rune? Maybe an item. Like a piece of armor. It has to combine with something, either like add a slot to an armor type of thing, or improve a rune or something along those lines. About 2 small flame runes. 3. Flame rune and a rock rune. Right, can I add slots to an item maybe? Magister's breastplate. Yeah, I have no fucking clue what to do with these things. As is tradition. Still, we killed a Shrieker. That has to count for something. Wand works, we destroy the Shrieker. I'll take a quick look at tier 2. I don't see anything that's really changed. I think one thing hasn't happened though. We haven't used the source at all. I don't think. Would it probably bring out Voidwalking to attack us? Or is it just like a spell that there's no harm in actually using it? Or is it very, very risky? What does it say about the door? Just locked. I could also test the switch. I mean, it's unlikely the game is gonna instant death me, isn't it? I'm already cursed, so might as well.
wonder it doesn't work.
Now I'm double cursed. Right, and it doesn't even work, so you can't just take the curse. You have to be able to do something else.
His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex.
Why is the source fountain here? Let me try something. I'll just use the source ability. Does it bring Void Walk into there? Seems like it's just another ability. Because I'm just wondering, is the Void Walking thing a plot thing that it only works in scripted encounters, or is it something that if you start using it extensively, you are adding extra enemies and trouble to your own life?
Keep your wits about you, player. We need you.
Willing to talk?
You were missed.
My thanks, friend.
No. No, of course not. So we'll have to be careful with Gratiana in our solo playthrough. Apparently, if you finish her tasks, she doesn't give a shit about any of the other quests anymore. Right, I think our goal would be the historian we saw. I think it was there somewhere. There's also a weird portal we saw there. I would like some kind of information from anyone about our current situation. How in the hell do you uncurse something? Vines. Voidwalking Deep Dweller. Statues, treasures. That's a shiny, shiny hole right there. You can climb up there. Where the hell is this? Somewhere there, right. How do I get there? Okay. What path are you gonna take? Long, long path, right. Through the burning pigs, too. Right, this is without going to be a fight. We probably should climb up here. That way when we initiate the fight, we are not down there with again another ambush location. I wish they would use more variation on these, honestly. They stick out pretty badly at this point. Not actually hostile at this point. A rat there. Four undead and void woken. 5 undead. Aeromancer, Swashbuckler, void woken, Cryomancer, Swashbuckler, and a marksman. Who's first? Marksman, right. I can probably do quite a bit of damage. If it tries to move, it'll die. Right, we can probably play out all the really dangerous ones on the first turn. Don't really want to move because of the ice there. Okay, the Voidwalker seems to be talking to me and attacking Lose, so that's less than encouraging. Is it talking to the thing inside me? Probably yes. Right. To get rid of the mages quickly. Lose is a bit too popular of a target at the moment. Right, what can we do? We can easily heal him. need another turn to do the actual healing. Otherwise he'll just heal. I think it's about 6 action points in total. Ooh. Managed to... he had the same ability, so he took away the blood. Did not take that into account. Can probably... okay, whirlwind or cripple whirlwind.
Glory is mine.
We're starting to be in trouble. Well, we're gonna have to teleport there anyway. Might as well actually teleport. Gonna pay for this, but I think this has to be done. You need to die. Alright, so we can use chloroform, but no. But I might be able to suppress them a little bit. It's not enough. I'm wounded and knocked down and everyone's wailing on me, and there's no way I can really do much about it. My only hope is pretty much suppression on the fighters. Okay, at least they're switching targets now. Pretty much guarantees my win. Cursed. It's a temporary curse, no one cares. Ah, you. What do we want to do with you? You're a living thing, aren't you? Miss. Right. Delay your turn.
I am living and the dead. I am air and water. I am
Ooh, they still had one guy there left. Forgot about you. Right, not bad. Not bad at all. He's dead. So dead. 3,375.
Don't think I'm not watching.
Blessed water. What's
I think I know that voice.
In the battle's aftermath,
What's going on
you
here?
suddenly realize the Voidwoken called out your name.
Yeah, but what's the blessing? Why is there blessed water here? Yeah, I'm at my critical mass of demons. Next time one of those things starts talking, I'll stomp it out before it can get my name past its mandibles.
Calm yourself. Meditate. Don't acknowledge your own weakness.
The Void plays tricks. I pay them no heed.
Next time we should ask how it knows us before stomping it to slime.
Yeah, but why is the blessed water here blessed? Where the fuck did the water even come from? Watery essence. Rain, small thunder rune, amulet of the deep. Torn from the body of a Voidwoken after a battle, this amulet promises an aura of protection for the next one. Ooh, immunity to stunned, constitution, hair resistance. This is fantastic. Dark pearls. Pants, crossbow, and a ring. Crafting Bible, always useful. Recipes. Oh, looks like recipes I don't actually know. The spells I don't know. Armor, frost, restoration. Ooh, so penny bun, mushroom, and any water essence. Soothing cold. Fish and water essence. Fish and water essence. No, and not just any fish. It has to be a particular fish. Right. Set acid. Yeah, massively improved armor. Perseverance versus fire resistance. Initiative versus fire resistance. Yeah. Arrow of the Earth. You're the one using Arrow of the Earth, so magic armor and more skill. Everyone knows Rain. Who wants this? The immunity to stun is the best part. Well, it's also slotted, so there's that. Right, good stuff. But something is going on. Bothers me that I have no idea what that is. Still, there was extra loot here on the other side. Extra buff on Sabil just so she might be able to spot something interesting. Melon. Not sure if bone pile melon is the best type to pick up and eat, but whatever. Magic armor and medium healing. Another Bractus Rex statue.
Your gaze wanders over the solemn stone face that overlooks the shore. For the briefest of moments, it seems as if its eyes come alive and lock with yours.
Stare into the statue's eyes. There is magic in them.
The eyes, stone grey, turn pale green. They mesmerize, then enchain, then lure you in.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
This character can see spirits. Oh, performance tanked. Bless the cursed lever. Perhaps we can use our new power on the cursed lever. What's the new power? I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, game, but I like what you're saying. Something friendly. Lose. Color me skeptical. Has different skills than I do.
There you are. You found me.
The amorphous figure takes hold of both your hands and squeezes them.
You look... You look so good. How are you, darling?
Ask who you're talking to.
What? Don't you recognize me? Come on. Look a little harder.
Within the shimmer of their changing form, the familiar lines of your own face take shape.
More shapes. Amadia. Tyr Sendelius. Enigmatic figure. Enigmatic figure. More enigmatic figures. Amadia and Tyr Sendelius are gods, though. Relic is a god too. Smile and wave. Hey there, other Losi. Say you recognize the face but not the inhabitant.
Are you sure? Look deeper, Losa. Beyond our face.
Shudder as you realize who you're talking to. It's the thing inside you.
It is so good to meet you, darling. From the outside this time. Don't get me wrong, it's divine in that body of yours, but somewhat constrictive. So, now that we're familiar, shall we get down to business?
Say you aren't sure. What does it have in mind?
Listen carefully. This is the Hall of Echoes. A vision of it, at least. We're here because there's something you need to know. A great power within you that we need to unlock. You'll need to master this power if you're going to make it off the island. And this you must do. Everyone else on the island is chaff. Toss them away when you're done with them.
Say you have some friends though. You care for them.
I care for you, Losa. I am your friend. I know you better than they could ever dream of.
Yeah, I don't think you care for me. I'm not your friend, and just because you might know me better than they could ever dream of doesn't mean that's somehow a good thing. Sounds to me more or less that she's trying to isolate me from everyone else.
Do you think people would still care for you if they knew the real you?
Probably, yes. So you think so?
Don't be stupid. I can see it in your face. You know the truth, don't you?
Yeah, she's definitely trying to bring me down. Try to lower my self-worth. Probably try to make me easier to handle, manage, manipulate.
But, Losa, there's hope for you. Together we are unstoppable. Look, let me show you.
The figure waves its hands, and a great power swells within you. You feel the electric thrum of an unknown magic tingling in your fingertips.
Ask the figure what it is you're feeling.
I've taught you a source spell. Something ultimately powerful. Something only people like you, special people, can learn. You may have noticed incredible things happening on your journey. Water beneath your feet aiding you, for instance. It was I who channeled that power within you. You are the source. I am the catalyst. And this is only the beginning. Together, we can unlock even greater powers within you. You are God-woken. But the gods are too busy fighting each other and tempting more interesting champions to notice you. That's where I come in. With my help, you'll be capable of so much more than strumming a lute for a few gold coins. First, you've got to get off this island, at any cost. Do you understand? I didn't save you from that shipwreck just to see you drown in a puddle on this blasted island.
Just something popped into my mind. Is this event character specific or is it for everyone? Basically, is this thing inside me the one Lose has been, the demon that Lose has been seeing that has been very destructive, or is this the one that is the reason why I survived the shipwrecking in the early stages of the game. There was a cutscene and something rescued us. Are they two different things inside Lose? Because I'm sort of confused now. Is this literally the same thing, or are there two things, and this is just written like this because every character has to go through this? So yeah, I understand. Questions?
Not now. Escape this place. I know you can do it. We cannot fail, Losa.
Well, her behavior is questionable no matter what, so I'll treat her as the thing inside Lose specifically.
You and I are unique in all the world. You'll see. I'll show you.
The figure lays its hands on your shoulders, looks in your eyes, and smiles.
You can do this.
Bless. Well.
Sibyl is pensively tracing a new name on her arm, gilded letters in an ancient alphabet.
Wonder what the letters say.
Sibyl. My own name. A little gift from Tirsen Dilius. Leave it to a god to be overly dramatic.
Why he would write her own name upon her skin?
Must be a celestial party game. Or maybe he wanted to teach me a lesson.
Which hand did you write it in? One of the victims or one of the killers? Or one of the long line of people leading to the master?
If the latter, he has much to learn.
Bless target, character, or surface. Which abilities I'm not really using all that much. Well, blood is sort of nice, but it takes a lot of effort to actually pull up. Same with the decaying touch. I'd have to go very close to a target to do it. Not sure which one I dislike the most. Actually, we don't really use a certain type of skills all that much, so I'll dump the bloated corpse for now. It uses a source point. Can I get rid of the curse I have?
Bloody ring?
Yes.
It's loose. Get off me and stay off.
But I can't use it again. So wait. We have the switch and we have the pigs. Pigs had a lot of source with them, but the switch had an infinite amount of source I can drain from it. We're heading north. That is south. Also, I'm pretty sure I haven't been here before. So where exactly? I want to talk to the rat before doing anything else. Right, we need to climb higher, that's what we need to do. Where is it? I can see it clearly on the map, but I can't see it here. Ah.
What's up with you? You look terrified. What a chicken. Bok, bok, chicken. Here, chicken. You make me sick.
Okay. No point climbing there. Right, pigs are here.
Curse is
is lifted. Thank you, stranger.
Yes.
Escape whore.
The menacing skeletal guardian looks at you wearily, then yawns.
So you dare defy the will of Brachus Rex, prepare to die, and so on and so forth. Let's get this over with.
Imitate her voice exactly.
Precious. I hope this brings the discussion to an end. I don't like being roused from slumber, only to be greeted by such banality.
Ask why you must be punished. The pigs are no threat to her, on fire or not.
It is not my place to question Brachus Rex's will. I am to execute those who defy his legacy. Besides, there are far worse fates Brachus Rex could have visited upon you. This island itself is proof enough of that, I dare say.
Tell her Brachus Rex is dead. What does it matter now?
She moans impatiently and taps her bony foot.
Yes, I know he's dead. I am still obligated to perform his wishes. He may not live, but the threat of his curse hangs over me.
Persuasion. Tell her there's no curse that could know if she let you be. She should leave and return to her nap. Maybe we should ask more. I mean, I'm okay with the fight. She might have good loot.
Who is to say? Could any curse be more grave than this interminable conversation? Now, let's get down to business. All this talking exhausts me.
Fair enough. She wants to die so badly, let her die. Right, I can reach her not easily. Undead should be trivial task to kill. Fireball. Unidentified, unidentified, unidentified. The Illuminator. So, what exactly do we get? It's an okay weapon. 10% critical hit chance, the best thing about it. Pyrokinetic, set Necro Fire for 1 turn, 50% chance. I actually like it more. Might do a little bit less damage, but it won't stun my own ass at least. Looks like good looking shield. It's a weaker shield. Might be better than what we currently have. Yes. New pair of boots. Finesse boots. Much better than what we currently have. Well, that might be a slight exaggeration. Better anyway. Intelligence and summoning. Intelligence and lucky charm. Right, not bad at all. Still, be more peaks here.
The flames are extinguished. Thank you.
There might not be enough source here, so we'd have to go somewhere else to charge it up. Might be one more. There's at least 2 bigs. 3 probably. Right, so we'll have to go and charge our source at least once. I believe there's some kind of reward from saving all the pigs.
At last!
Careful now. That's a trap.
Yeah, don't come here.
The curse is lifted. Thank you, stranger.
The last one cannot be restored yet. Right. Cursed lever. We'll handle that on the way to the recharge. It looked like it's basically protecting a single room, so this should be easily wrappable. How slow can you go? Too fucking slow.
Knowing the reputation of Brachus Rex, we should tread gingerly.
Right, what's our great reward for this? Not even a fight. Enrage skill book. Shrine of Brachus Rex.
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock.
Examine.
The runes are in no language you understand or recognize. The shrine seems completely inert.
Lay your hand against the runes.
You feel the source inside you swell up, filling your chest, yearning to be free.
Focus your power, calling the source to your fingertips.
Your power flows from your chest and into your hands, green tendrils of power slithering from your fingertips across the shrine. The shrine starts to vibrate and glow, slabs of stone gliding across each other as it begins to open.
Corrupted Tyrant's Helm. It's an armor piece again. This is definitely not part of the main quest, it's just some extra crap you can do. Guaranteed to land critical hits with basic attacks and weapon skills, but is muted. This would be good for the dwarf. We could well boost the lizard. Ooh, this has Purge too. The helm of the last Sorcerer King, fearsome and imposing, visibly tainted with an ancient blight, to where it could well be a one-way ticket to the Hall of Echoes. Okay, who wants to test it out?
It's been cursed.
What's the curse? Slightly warm? That's not much of a curse. Leadership -1, strength +1. Pre-purge though, so no point really using the wands. Yeah, that's much more valuable. I'd like to bless the last pig too. Gotta get our blessings out of the way. Right, this was a good one. Achieved quite a bit. Learned new skills. Got are we close to level up? 30,000. So not gonna happen in the next fight or two, but good amount of equipment upgrades, nothing else. Last peak should be there. Well, assuming it's the last pig. I can recall seeing other pigs, but I don't actually know.
The flames are extinguished. Thank you.
The pigs we blessed fled into the wilderness. They'll be hard to miss. We fought the pig's water. We blessed one of the pigs, it fled into the wilderness. Perhaps we'll meet it again. The quest isn't completed though. I can't talk to it. So there's a follow-up to this somehow. We've definitely looted that. Right. I'll leave things here. Who will want to go next? I want to go back north because we are currently lacking a source point, so we couldn't bless anything if another situation comes up. We couldn't even test things. Also, there's the teleporter system here, so we can easily go wherever we need to go. I think the historian might be still the best thing. We need to know more.